extra stuff. Yeah. Hey everybody, and welcome to what is this? An Eargasm Extra? I suppose I'll have to put it on the Eargasm channel. Today it's kind of a special one because I'm playing Jet Set Radio, and I am with Joe.
Hello.
You sound so enthusiastic.
Hello.
You're just like, ugh, I suppose I also dragged me here.
I was in bed.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Oh my god.
I got out of bed especially for you.
I wonder if there's like times when you're not in bed.
There are many times when I'm not in bed, and I'm generally in my armchair, which is where I am now.
Whoop. So yeah, I dragged you here because we're playing Jet Set Radio, and we are all about RT radio.
Yeah, we are.
I thought that we could maybe talk about it while I attempt to play this.
Sounds good to me.
So, RT radio. Give me like a little recap type thingy, my blobber.
You want the brief
radio?
history of RT radio?
I do. I want it all.
Okay.
Did it. Sorry.
Nice. So in 2013, young Miss Katie Ward decided to make a chat room on Rooster Teeth, which was called Rooster Teeth Radio. And every Friday she would play tunes and we'd chat and have lots of fun. I was in there in the first week, and I haven't left basically. And in maybe the 7th week, she couldn't make it, so I filled in, and then I started filling in more, and then she turned the group over to me in about April of 2014.
Yeah.
And we've gone longer. We've got more community guests. We get special guests from Rooster Teeth in, and we basically just listen to music and chat and have a good time. It's great. We're now, if you go by Gus maths, we're into our 3rd year, but it's our 2nd actual year.
Oh, I have to hold so many buttons, but with the lag, it makes it easier.
Yeah.
This game is notoriously difficult. Keep going, buddy. We can do this.
You're going so well.
It's really slow, though. Like, when I play it on the 360, it's much quicker than this. But, no, keep going. Don't fall.
You need to get a capture card for your 360.
Bit further.
Nice.
Oh my god, it let me away with that? Alright then. Yeah, guys. I'm good at skipping.
Awesome.
So yeah. So it's been going for over a year now.
Yeah,
right?
we had our 1-year show in October.
Hey, you.
So yeah, we've been going for 14, maybe 15 months at the end of this week, I think it is.
That's really awesome. And I'm trying to think when I got in on the awesomeness.
I think you were around this time last year.
Because I had gotten speaking to Katie. I don't know. I don't actually know how we got speaking.
Was it about Safe Room?
No, I was speaking to her before that. I think we just got talking, I think. And we were chatting away for quite a while. And then I was like, I can't remember when she was like, I really like the things that you do on the site. It would be really cool if you could help me with something. I was like, oh, all right then. So then she wanted me to help her with RT Radio and community comics and something else. I can't remember what the heck it was. That I think that was pretty much how I met you, because I don't think we interacted too much before that.
I think the first time we started really talking was in March when I did a 24-hour stream.
Oh yeah, oh my
for
goodness.
the community. That was for Community Day. I did that one. You'd been into RT Radio a couple of times, but we never really chatted.
Yeah.
And then we started chatting after I did that stream. And then in April, when we when we basically took over for RT Radio.
I don't know what the button is for graffitiing. Was it D? No.
Space.
E? No, space is jump.
D.
No, D makes me go sideways.
E.
I'm pressing all the buttons. Come on, one of these has got to be graffiti.
Shift.
Stop saying weird Japanese words to me. I'm trying my best. Come on, it's got to be one of these.
Just go all along the keyboard.
I am. I'm running out of buttons. Nice. Oh, okay, it was one of those.
Yeah. There we go. We
I
got that.
Such a fright. I don't know what one it was. So yeah, I jumped in and I can't remember. Oh, it's Q. It's Q, everybody. It's okay. It's fine. I got it. I can't remember what she did after that. Did she jump up on here?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Oh,
maybe go for it. See what happens.
Oh,
Yeah.
so fast. Let's do it anyway for extra style points. Ah, she did.
Awesome.
Yeah, I think I can't remember what it was, but I just remember I think I was writing like a journal about trying to promote RT Radio, and
Yeah.
I used a Jet Set Radio
Yeah.
GIF. And,
You used the GIF and then you drew a logo.
then I just like decided to like draw us all as like Jet Set Radio characters.
Yeah, it was you, me, Jen, and Katie.
Yeah. And then I guess from there we just kind of like shipped them together.
Yeah. And then so you did the
Hey,
original RT Radio Jet Set Radio style logo,
Yeah.
and then
You kind of tweaked it to make it look prettier, though.
then I tweaked it, and I actually recently tweaked it again.
You did?
Yeah, I did.
You hate my idea. No, I'm joking.
No, I didn't.
I'm kidding.
No, I redrew it so it was cleaner lines, and I actually put it in. I switched over to a monotone kind of version, just to make it look a little simpler.
You're
Which
simpler.
it's like 2015 colors. It will change.
Fat, everybody. That's fat with a PH. God, I love the 90s. Yeah, so it's been really cool, and sort of what I love about RT Radio is that like you've got your group of regulars that come in pretty much every week.
Yeah.
But then you also get a lot of newcomers, and there doesn't seem to be like a oh my god they're new type thing. It's just
No,
like
it's very welcoming.
Everybody is just like, it's the most laid back I've ever seen out of like the group.
Here's the thing, which only people who are mods on the chat will know, and like mods from the site who have actually commented to me about it. No one has ever been banned from RT Radio. No one's ever been banned from the chat.
How do I do a swishy round when I haven't got a swishy round? But oh my god.
I don't know.
Down is easy enough, but that I can't do on. Okay, apparently that fucking worked. Whatever. I just mashed all the buttons at once. That is how I completed that book.
You need to get the driver so you can plug your 360 controller in.
Yeah, probably. I do have one that is compatible with this somewhere, but I can't remember where I put it.
Yo!
Nice.
So yeah, the crowd are amazing, and like there's never been a time where I think anyone hasn't felt like included or is like, oh, I don't know, which is really cool.
Everyone tries to be. If you talk in the chat, then people will talk to you basically.
Yeah,
if you just sit there for the music, then great. Sit there for the music and enjoy it.
Yeah.
Sometimes I do that.
Yeah, I do
sometimes
that
just
quite
sit
often.
back
I'll
and
just
watch.
kind of, I'll sit back, like I'll pay attention to what's going on, and I'll like contribute every now and again. But most of the time, I'm just sitting there paying attention to the music. Really.
Well, sometimes I'm listening to the music and that's it, and sometimes I'm being very chatty, and sometimes I'm just reading all the craziness which goes on,
Yeah.
and sometimes there are some really weird conversations which
Yeah,
happen.
some of the conversations have been like odd ones. I remember there was one conversation where I think they talked about what brand of gin you were drinking for like
Yes.
the whole night.
Yeah. I said at the beginning of the night, I'll be back in like 30 seconds. I'm just gonna make myself a gin and tonic, and then for I think it was at least the next 45 minutes, if not longer, we were talking about my gin drinking habits.
It was something. I remember just sitting there and just like giggling because it was like I never knew you could ask so many questions.
I think we
about
were on a Skype call
tonic.
at the same time, weren't we?
I can't remember, possibly. But yeah, the chat is always interesting. And it's really cool that like the the staff like it seems to be quite close to their heart as well.
I would
They
never
seem to be
have.
really enthusiastic about it.
I would never have spoken to Barbara or JJ or Blaine or Aaron or anyone or Meg or anyone like that if I hadn't been doing RT Radio, just because this has given me an opportunity to talk to them about these kind of things and get them
Yeah.
involved, because they've all contributed. Barb did her second show in November. JJ will be coming back. Blaine's coming back. Aaron definitely wants to come back as well. So, and I spoke to Miles about it as well. He really wants to do it, but it's a case of fitting it in with Ruby and RVB because he's so bloody busy.
Yeah.
But there are more members of staff who want to get involved with it and want to do nights, because it's a great way for them to interact with the community, because it's sort of expressing themselves and they don't have to chat too much, but they're still with the community and things. So,
and it means
Good.
it's like it's a side of them that you don't normally see because they're always very laid back, and they get to kind of show off their kind of unique music kind
Exactly,
of
yeah.
tastes and kind of see what like oh my god, sorry. Yeah, they get to kind of let us kind of know what their music tastes are, because I mean it's not really something they talk about too often
No, well, it's not, because
on camera.
because there's not really much music stuff going on at RT. So it's something that we don't really see. I remember when Lindsay did a night before I took over, and it was for me it was like classic school disco, 90s school disco,
Ah, sweet, yeah.
and it was awesome. It was it was just immense, and having the staff nights is great because it attracts people who haven't been into the room before, and a lot of people who are now regulars have stayed because they've come in for a staff night and they've stayed afterwards.
Yeah,
that's great.
That's one thing I've noticed. Like I remember when oh god, I killed him.
Jesus Christ.
No, get off the car. We're going down. Oh god, bus.
How did he not die?
I don't know. It's a miracle.
You just walked through a bus.
Yeah, I did. Right, okay, we can do this. All I need to do is just get over there. Jump on this thing.
Nice.
Jump. No, too far. And then
Nice.
there. Close enough, right? Apparently so. Yeah, that was one thing I noticed when I think it was when Barb was doing her first one. The chat was absolutely mobbed with folk. It was like
Yeah.
over 300 people, I think it was, and it was just like
I think, yeah, at one point we definitely hit 250 at one point. I think it averaged out at about 170 for Barb.
I'm sure it was more than that. I remember it was like up to 300. It was just nuts.
At points, yeah, it went very, very high. It was
like,
crazy.
It was really cool, but it was just like at that point, it was just like, "Hi, Barb."
Yeah.
Well, yeah, at the beginning there was lots of hi Barb, hi Barb, hi Barb, hi Barb, blah 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 blah. But because Barb's so good at doing these kind of things,
Yeah.
she managed to keep up with the chatting things and kept conversations going. I have to say, even though it wasn't as crazy a night, when Meg did the 1 year show,
Yeah.
And when she did it, I was utterly shocked at how much she managed to keep up with the chat
Yeah.
and keep conversation going. I was really surprised by that. And it's a nice thing. I mean, JJ pops in sometimes, and so does Blaine and things.
Well, that was one
So-
of the things that I liked. That like I can't remember who it was, but like I think at one point like I think it might have been Barb's one, and then like Aaron was in there, and then Meg was in there at some point. Not Meg, other like
Other Meg,
Megan. And yeah, people were just like genuinely just coming in to see what they were playing,
Yeah.
which is really
Nice.
cool.
I remember when Katie was running things, Jack would pop in occasionally, and Gilby would pop in.
Yeah.
And hang out for a bit and chat.
Oh god, don't fall off.
Back in the early days, I mean, even then we'd probably get maybe 20, 25 people in.
Yeah.
When Jack would then occasionally tweet about it, and then the
Yeah.
number would jump up to like 90.
Yeah.
Yo.
It's really fun to see those kind of things happen.
Yeah, it's a group that I think, well, I hope that will be around for a lot longer. And
Well,
guys,
we'll certainly be
you-
around for a while yet. We've
you
got
met
plans.
up at RTX.
We met up, and a group of us had dinner together at RTX, and we have some big plans for RTX 2015 as well.
Exciting.
Hey out there, this is Tokyo's very own #1 pirate power station, Jet Set Radio.
Holy shit, it's so loud again. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut it here because this is meant to be like a weenie video, and it's like, I could talk forever about RT radio. And what we might do is come back to it because I could play the shit out of this game. But for now, I guess what I'm playing after this, unfortunately. I'm scheduled to play Slender with David. So yeah, that's gonna be a whole thing. Oh my god, there's a dog. I don't remember the being in there. Anyway, yeah. Yeah. Anyway. Concentrate. Yeah, it's Slender now. So, Joe, thank you.
Jet Set Radio!
It's all right.
Let me just fucking exit this game before I need to get into a menu so I can actually hear.
Before your eardrums explode.
Holy shit, it's so loud. Like, you'll hear it when it comes out. It's so loud. Like, my brain is just like, listen to the music. And I'm like, talk, music? No. Holy Jesus, right. I am away to record some Slander with David. Joe, thank you for talking about RT Radio with me.
That's
It's been
quite all right.
so much fun, and hopefully we can do this again, and hopefully I'll figure out how to fucking control the sound. As much as I love the Jet Set Radio soundtrack, like, it is by far up there as like one of my top 5 soundtracks of music in video games, but yeah. It's very loud, and it's very hard to speak to someone when it's like amazingness pumping in your ears. So yeah. I shall I'll catch you guys on the podcast, and Joe, hopefully we'll catch you again soon.
Bye, guys.
Bye.